for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Alan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Oklahoma City.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Dort with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Towns. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 18 points. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Dort. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Williams looking over the floor. Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year.
Williams with a clean look, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And here is Giddey. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And that one falls for Williams. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Back to Towns. Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Driving in. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. To the paint. Williams hits the bucket. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. Shoots over Reed. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now here's Williams. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And Morris drops them both. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A.
I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Edwards drawing the double team. Anderson wide open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hayward, left side. Joe. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And that one falls for Reed. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Williams a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards. Williams can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Joe. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Out to Conley. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9. Towns, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here is Holmgren. Here's Joe. Edwards defending. Here's Williams. Another shot. And the layup is good. Williams has got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thunder out in front, leading by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Giddey, still without a basket. Outside Williams. Five on the clock. From the wing. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. Pass to Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He has 5.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court. And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Reed with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Right. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13. Takes the 3. And again, it's Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. To the inside. And Towns gets it to go.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now, here's McDaniels. He has 6. Pass to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Williams. 15 points for Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. 41 seconds left for the third. Back to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around. No good on the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Towns. Up in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Well, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their leads. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 6. Warren a screen. Anderson outside. Gobert in the corner. The kick out to Anderson. Trying his luck from deep. Dort grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now Holmgren lets the 3 fly. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And the wide open shot from Warren. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Holmgren in the corner. Higgins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here is Conley. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside, Dort. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in the corner. Clock at 6. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. Klopp's in the layup for 2. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Giddey.
seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Just popping up to the hoop. Holmgren with size on his side.
Edwards with it. He's here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Count it. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
By Gilgeous-Alexander.
So this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 9. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
It's stolen by Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Stolen by Reed. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And Towns throws it down.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
From downtown. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Dort.
Warren's all-around skill set impressive. This guy is an offensive force.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams double team. Getting no one around him. Good on the triple. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
GG, man, GG. It was a good one.
At the end, with
It was a good one in Minnesota.
Everyone in the building kind of rooting against
Showtime clip
but they
on
stood
YouTube
tall
for tips
and
and
pulled
tricks.
it out.
Well said.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
Only shot 2 times with average. What? Did he not shoot with Gerber? And he only played him 4 minutes. He played TJ Warren and Kyle Anderson 4 minutes. Holy shit. Shay. Still assists. Williams going crazy too. Boy, we had a lot of stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Gordon Hayward got a steal. Plus minus for that. Holman 13. Points all turnover 14 win. Biggest lead 12. They never had to lead.